card and Arizona with them. And Third Eye Blind, your headliner, Friday, July 5, out at Blossom. LiveNation.com has all the information for you. I get you my last 2 tickets here, 2 for Third Eye Blind this summer. Good luck. Not far off. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
If he sounds super excited to see you,
Hey, what's up?
remember, he is a paid performer.
As a broadcaster, he's real good.
Alan Cox on 100.7 WMMS.
I will have tickets for a bunch of shows for you next week. We are out Monday. But back Tuesday, I will have more passes to join Bill on the Cleveland Funny Bus on Wednesday night. If you want to go see Senses Fail and Saves the Day, they're doing that New Jersey versus the World tour. That's in November, around the corner here at the House of Blues. Want to go see Nothing More? They are a wild band. They're going to do the Agora in September. That dude's got like some weirdo piano he jumps all over. And then The Warning. If you've heard The Warning on MMS, it's they're all Mexican sisters who are out there killing it right now. They're going to do the Agora in September. And that's all next week on the program. I always associate this song with Goodfellas. It's been used in a billion movies, and there was a lot more music in Goodfellas, obviously, but a lot of people,
very iconic scene.
yeah, but people are clutching their pearls over the fact that AMC has a trigger warning now on the front of Goodfellas. I mean, the movie is almost 35 years old. And on the front of Goodfellas, when it airs over there on AMC, it says, this film includes language and or cultural stereotypes that are inconsistent with today's standards of inclusion and tolerance and may offend some viewers. Now, I don't know how long it's been on there. Just because somebody noticed it now doesn't mean that that's the first time it's been on there, but I think that's pretty funny. And then, of course, people get mad and they're,
So it worked.
yes.
It triggered them.
It triggered people. That's right. Political taking everything away. I'm like, what
They
are
didn't
they
take anything away. They just told you what's in it.
They've already chopped half the movie out to show it on regular TV. At least on AMC, you're getting it uncut. What are you talking about? Taking everything away.
They do that on Disney, too. Like, I watched Aladdin, and it was like, hey, there's stereotypes in here that we don't agree with. But
Yeah.
we're not going to take it down. It's like we'd rather
throw it up there,
spark
yeah.
conversation or something like that.
Not only that,
Just
but
covering their ass. They go, hey, we put a little warning on there. Just watch
right.
it. And the people that complain, you go, well, we put the warning.
Not only that, maybe they meant trigger warning literally. A lot of people get killed in that movie.
There they go. Yeah.
Stabbed, shot, run over.
How am I funny? Like a clown?
Like a clown.
What a funny guy.
All I know is I went to Catholic school, right? 95% of the people I went to school with were either Irish or Italian. And Italian dudes love this stuff. They lean so far into things like Goodfellas and The Godfather.
Sopranos.
They love it. It's the greatest thing in their entire lives. Walking around like, hey, my dad. Your dad, nothing.
He's
please.
connected.
Connected. Just because your dad's a garbage man doesn't mean he's connected like Tony Soprano.
Hey, easy. Relax.
There's nothing wrong with garbage men. There's nothing wrong with waste collection, but you want to talk stereotypes, that's the Italian stereotype.
Watch it. Watch your tongue.
Then if you're in waste collection or construction,
waste management
that's how we knew
boyfriend.
Bill's dad was in the mob.
Right.
What?
I'm just saying.
Shut up. You're not supposed to talk about it.
Hold on. Hey.
Hey, we keep that quiet.
I see. All right. I thought that was Fight Club we weren't supposed
Mormon
to talk
Mafia,
about.
we keep that
The
quiet.
Mormon Mafia. Yeah. So anyway, if you you can dial up Goodfellas anytime I still have it on DVD, for Christ's sake. I was going through some stuff in the basement, and I still have like a tub full of DVDs. And somehow I have 2 copies of Goodfellas. Probably one of them, where they used to drop like deluxe editions all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 2 copies of Goodfellas. But you can stream these movies anytime you want. But AMC has decided hey, listen, there's some stuff here we want people to know about. But again, anybody watching Goodfellas is not concerned about that. So these are, I have to assume, just blanket things that they put over some movies. But nobody watching Goodfellas. Again, it's a 35-year-old movie. Nobody watching it cares. So, yeah, I don't know. That certainly wouldn't diminish my enjoyment of something just because there was I'm more upset when I see the thing in the front of the movie that says it's been edited.
Yeah.
For time.
For time,
For
yeah.
time.
I thought they only did that for like TV.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's what we were
That's
watching for a long
watch on
time.
AMC.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that whole thing. I'll tell you when they're going to need a trigger warning over a Wheel of Fortune. Did you watch the clip of the dude on Wheel of Fortune?
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Oh, it's great.
Because I just play it and then I'll have my
Well, I'll open it by telling you. I'm going to tell
Trigger
you up
warning.
front what the answer is. Because the answer is, this is one of these, I forget what they call them. I watch Jeopardy. I don't really watch Wheel of Fortune, even though Wheel of Fortune's right in front of Jeopardy. So sometimes I'll catch like maybe the last 5 minutes. But they have this like speed round or something where they put up
The
letters. Yeah. And then one person has to guess it before all the letters are there. And the puzzle is, this is the best. So it's short. 4 letters, 2 letters, 3 letters, 4 letters. There's a couple of T's in there, and there's an I. And Tavares is one of the contestants. And he takes a premature guess as to what it is. There's a T, there's an I, there's an E, there's a B.
Tavares, right in the butt.
Now, I like his face there. This dude, they zero in on his face.
No.
No.
It's not even.
It's 4 letters. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, I think. Yeah. Much better answer.
Much better answer. I just
Hey,
like the lady
some-
going, what?
Yeah. Well,
For
'cause you
some
can't
people-
bring that
contestant.
For some
back.
people, right in the butt, and this is the best is the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But it would have to be like R-I-T-E.
Yeah.
Not even R-I-G-H-T.
Like,
It's
yeah,
not
like
the right
right
number
in
of
the
letters.
butt.
Tavares, right in the butt.
What?
And that face of his is going to get memed from here to eternity. That face, this guy, oh, he's the best.
We love these moments.
Yep. Right in the butt.
I'm glad they left it in too.
The butt, Bob. Good pun, Bill. Yeah, because, Pat Sajak, he's a very conservative guy. And he has children, which means that he doesn't do it in the butt. He does it the good Christian way.
What?
I would
In the
love
butt?
to. What? I said what? I would love to know what Mrs. Sajak looks like.
She probably looks like Pat.
At this point.
But their daughter is on Wheel of Fortune. I think she's going to be like when Vanna's all done, because Seacrest is coming in next season, right?
Oh, is
so
he?
I think
Okay.
I think this Maggie Sajak is probably going to be like the next gen Vanna White. But they're doling her out as like the online person or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, come follow me, and she's super hot. So I would love
Leslie
'cause
Brown's his wife, and she's very pretty.
Oh, okay. I was going to say she did not get her looks from Patrick Sajak Esquire.
Wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cute.
Okay. Well, there you
I
go.
mean, it's Pat Sajak. What is this?
It's a classic.
I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt.
Is this that black guy with dreads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tiny little.
No, the tiny little.
Yeah, Hardwell was the guy's name. Sorry, Samwell, not
And
Hardwell.
he's just like dancing,
Yes.
right? Like
I said
Green
what
screen, yeah.
in the butt.
I do remember.
And they did
In
that. I
the
think
what?
they did it on South Park.
Yeah, with
and-
Butters.
Yeah. Samwell.
Yeah, I
What happened to
remember
that guy.
someone was trying to run a show at Bounce.
Uh-huh.
And so we went there one night for, this is probably whenever that song came out, like 2006, 2007. And it was on, and like no one cared about the show because they played that before.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody's just like, what is this song? And they're like, oh, yeah, that's the new gay anthem.
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that it was just an internet thing. I thought it was older than that. I thought this was
No.
a song and a video that a guy did.
This is like early viral videos.
Yeah.
They weren't called viral videos yet.
2007, I think, is what this says. Yeah.
There was another lady around the same time that she's this big fat lady, and she's just looking at the screen. She just goes, "Where's the chapstick?" And then she starts like beatboxing. Where's the chapstick? And, like,
Where's the chapstick beatbox lady?
Yeah, that was another one where I was like, I don't even know how old, watching this lady just talk about where's the chapstick.
Where's the chapstick? Where's the chapstick?
Wow. Okay. Well, these are.
But how many views are on that?
These
Millions.
are bored people in the early days of webcams, probably. Well, this particular page has it at 1.1 thousand views.
Oh, that's not it. Then.
Or
That's not
100,
the
I'm sorry,
original.
161,000 views on there.
If the original post even exists anymore, because I'm sure
Right.
that's one that's been like
17 years
reposted.
ago, 30.8 million views.
Yeah.
So 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah. This lady, and
Yeah,
I've
early
watched
YouTube,
that.
man.
Was that, and that was probably before people could make money off it, yes?
No, yeah, you're not making money off that. It's just like, oh, my chapstick beatboxing got
You were too early
30
to make
million
money on
views.
it.
Yeah.
My name is Grandma, and I like all kinds of meat. Well, I like chicken. Chicken is finger licking. I like ham. I like ham. Hot damn. I like pork. Well, I guess people do from New York like pork. And I like beef. Oh, me. I like beef. And I like bacon. Ooh, the world is shaking. 'Cause I like my bacon. And
That grandma really likes meat.
like
Hmm.
turkey. I like turkey. Oh, it makes me feel perky.
It's like a friggin' acid trip with that lady.
We were, I had gigs in Atlantic City a week or two ago, and on the ride there, all the comics were about my age, like mid-30s, and we were talking about the old website eBombs World.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys ever go to that?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and
It
we
was
were
like
saying,
early days of the internet.
well, that's like mid 2000s, like where viral videos lived on there. And then there was I don't even know if it still exists, but that's where I would go like every day after school. I would check eBombs World
It's
to
still
see
up.
like what the new video was, and
Yeah.
and the
Yeah,
it was never anything crazy.
I had like a rotation of like E-Bombs World, and before it was Break.com, it was like, oh, what was it called? Like BigBoys.com or something like I can't remember what it was, but we go there, and then like we sold a video to them. Like me and Jim Twos, we did this one where we're like, it was just like a grainy camera footage of a kitchen. And at the time, buttering the kitchen floor was like a big prank. And so it was like every day my roommate wakes up and slams the cabinets. So I buttered the floor to get my, to get it,
Revenge.
get revenge. And then Two's in like a robe, like in a wig, looking like an old lady, walks in and slips and goes, "Ah!"
Yeah,
And
it's just
people loved it.
little things like that, man. The one
And then, oh my goodness, if I could find the one, we did the spoon game
uh-huh.
with Marty.
Oh God.
And do you know what that is? Where you take the wooden spoon, you pretend like you have to like hold it in your mouth and slap them.
No.
And then you have someone stand behind them and you hit them real hard.
Oh no, I've never heard of that.
And we did it with Marty, and he did not. I mean, it was funny.
I'm just thinking about those really early websites. Like when I first got to Kalamazoo, Michigan, the station owner was this real tech nerd. So we had like this amazing setup for like digital audio.
Yeah.
I mean, mid 90s. I mean, this was not, especially in a market that size. And there was a website called Cool Site of the Day.
Yeah.
And like Megadeth was the first band to ever have a website for their
Yeah.
band, right? In the mid 90s. And Pizza Hut had a website. Like they were like, oh, let's try this
See what
online
happens.
sales
Yeah.
thing. And yeah.
See, mine
Rotten.com.
Rotten ruined a lot of my life. No, but E-Bombs World was always just like poor animation, and I loved it. Like there was the End of the World video that was like, it always, I can hear it. It starts, it goes, here's the Earth chilling. It's like just
Yeah.
this guy talking about how the end of the world would happen if there was a new war. And it's
Right.
dumb. There was another one that was always on there. It was called a band, a stick figure cartoon band called Group X. And they would do just these dumb songs. And the one was called Sh 55. And it was just like counting to Sh 55.
Yeah.
And it was shiggity schwam 55. My girlfriend's age 55.
55.
And it's just these very dumb old videos. And I think about it and I'm like, just where the internet was and then where it is now. Where there's like conspiracy theories floating around about how Ohio isn't real. And like,
Well,
it's
that's
like,
why I think it's so funny. One of the oldest websites on the internet is Snopes,
yeah.
which is a fact checker. So even in the early 90s, when the internet was a baby, somebody was like, oh, this thing's going to explode into, we should really start fact checking things now.
Yeah.
It's still around, having no idea what it was going to turn into.
Yeah.
But yeah, Snopes, the Simpsons Archive, Web Crawler, all those
man.
really early websites. Wayback Machine, that still works for some old websites.
There was a
Sh
really
55.
Sh 55, man. And they also do like a Mario Twins song. That's them making all the noises from the levels of the Mario Twins. It's so stupid. It's just something that an 11-year-old kid
Right.
would be really into. So they're just like, I got a new game. It's Mario Twins. It's just like, bloop, bloop.
That's
bloop,
still
bloop,
a lot of the
bloop.
best stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
11-year-old kids might have it right. We lost a couple of celebrities, by the way, in the past couple of days. Morgan Spurlock died. He was the guy, you might remember a movie called Super Size Me. That was one of the first documentaries I can remember that got like a ton of attention because the subject matter was, it wasn't controversial, but it was provocative. This was a guy who wanted to shame the fast food industry, and so he lived on nothing but fast food for a month. He did a 30-day gorge where he just drank Coke and ate fries and burgers and nuggets, and then he would chronicle
Going to the doctor.
this litany of health problems that he would have. And in subsequent years, some people would kind of try to poke holes in it. I assume people who were funded by the fast food industry, but they were like, well, he didn't talk about that he was an alcoholic and blah, blah. I'm like, listen, man, that's not a good thing to be, but also that, that's not going to do what the fast food did to him either. But Morgan Spurlock had cancer. He was young. He's 53.
From the burgers?
Not from the burgers, no.
From the twice distilled Coca-Cola?
I don't know about that, no. But 2017, he was one of the only people who came out during the Me Too thing and said, I harassed a lot of women. So this is a guy
Yeah.
who was kind of trying to get ahead of it,
From his McDonald's fame?
I don't know. Are you the burger guy? I sure am. Take off your pants. So they didn't say what kind of cancer, but I guess he had been sick for a minute. He's got 2 kids. He's got a couple of ex-wives. His parents are still alive. But for people, I mean, that documentary's got to be 20 years old now.
I remember they showed it to us in health class. Whenever it came out, I remember watching it in school. There was the scene where they put the McDonald's French fries in a glass jar.
Yeah.
And they just didn't decay. Is that the same? It would have to be
I think
that
that's part
documentary,
of
right?
it, yeah.
Well, but they showed it over however many months he was doing this, or a year, where he's like, these fries look exactly the same today as they did when we put them in there. No mold, no nothing. So so imagine what that's doing in your body. And I would look at it and be like, man, this is so bad, but I'm never going to stop eating McDonald's
also,
fries.
it's a little disingenuous.
Stomach acid
yes,
and nothing
that's
breaking
right.
them down. But the
And just
whole
because
point
they
is,
look the same doesn't mean they're going to,
well, they put a fresh fruit, like a tomato or a strawberry or something,
Right.
and we're like, this is what organic food does. This is how processed food ages or whatever.
Oh yeah,
But,
somebody can put a cheeseburger on a pedestal or something, and then they would have a time lapse
It doesn't age.
video camera, and nothing.
Nothing
it looks
changes, right.
it doesn't
So
look-
which one would you want to eat? The one that gets all gross or the one that stays looking
That's
the
what I'm
same?
saying. One where the quality doesn't diminish.
yeah. But if you've never, and there have been no small number of documentaries since that chronicle that kind of thing. There's Food Inc. and there's Fast Food Nation, all this kind of stuff. But Morgan Spurlock, if you've never seen Super Size Me, it is pretty wild. He's like, my liver turned to fat and my cholesterol skyrocketed. My libido
It got fat.
went to 0. Yeah, and very, very unhealthy. So Morgan Spurlock died from cancer. And then we lost We lost Kabosu, the doggy, who was
Oh,
the
the
Doge
Doge
dog,
dog,
the
yeah.
Dogecoin crypto
Oh.
dog.
And
He was 18 years old.
there's a otter that was famous. He would play basketball and play with himself in a zoo, and he passed away too.
Oh, what was his name?
Oh yeah, look it up real quick.
The basketball playing masturbating otter.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Masturbating.
What's his name?
Kabosu died after 18 years. And of course, the Doge meme from that dog and the Doge coin.
Oh, I'm sorry. This happened in 2018. I just saw the
Oh
meme.
my God, get it together.
I just saw the meme yesterday.
What are you
so,
doing?
Yeah.
Well, we lost a couple of giants. We lost Morgan Spurlock and Kabosu, the Shiba Inu dog, who, of course, became famous for the very online. 18 years old, but had been in poor health for a while. So he...
Just like
what do they
Dogecoin.
call that? Crossing? Yeah, exactly. What do they call that? Crossing the Rainbow Bridge?
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I got a break here. I'll have your next chance to grab $1,000. You only have 3 left. We are at the tail end here of this round of the Buzzard Bookie. So each and every one of these, still money to be won. 330, that next keyword coming for you to win you $1,000. I'll be back after these. 35192 to text me for anything else.
It's the Alan Cox Show.